Hey folks, Dave back here in Studio B, and as I continue my sandbox weekend here, and that's what we talked about on the show today was sandboxes. I got another little project here I'm just kind of kicking around, and I want to see what you think. We're going to get this going here. Hopefully I'm going. Yeah, I just like to check this out here because I have made mistakes before by like not plugging in mixers and stuff like that. So, what I'd like to do is I went into Action PC and I've been trying to I'm really pushing their draft league stuff, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't work so well. So I'm going to see if I can get that to work tonight. And what I'm going to do is I'm just fixing a couple things right here. What I'm going to do tonight is it's called 68 with 88, and what that means is I want to take the 1968 season, okay, which is the 12 teams, and I'm going to use the players from 1988 and draft my teams. So, again, it's 68 with 88 is what I'm going to call this one right here. So, without further ado, what do you say we get down to ice level and see if we can get this thing working here. Now, how I did this, okay, is I went into, what did I do? Utilities. I said create new draft league, and what I did is I imported teams from 68, okay, so I clicked down here and I clicked 68, and then I imported players from 88. That's how I set this up, and then I said create the league. So if I look here, so these are my teams. I got the East and the West. I guess I could call them East and West. I could probably change that division name at some point. And if I go to my draft players, okay, you can see that it's all guys. Lemieux, Gretzky, Eisman, Nichols. So I'm bringing the guys from 88 back into 1968. And so the first thing I need to do is go to my tools and delete the partial players. That seems to work, although the 1990 season was a little crazy with that. Because what this does is it gives you, sometimes it gives you three players. It gives you a player on Team A. If he was traded, it puts that player on Team B, and then it gives a third card. It's like a combined card, so to speak, or a combined player from both the teams. So that's why I was confused here, because there were three players with the same name quite often in here, and those were all the guys that were traded. So that's the first thing you need to do is delete the partial players, okay? Now what I want to do too is go to my general managers, and I set all to computer except for Oakland. I'm going to pick Oakland here. Okay, as you see, I'm picking on Oakland. And then if I go to my modified draft order, you just go to tools, and you just go random draft order, and then you can move anybody around that you wanted to. So Boston come up first, and I put Oakland second. So I'm going to pick second here in the draft, and then it kind of snakes around again. Oh, actually, it should be a standard draft is what that should be. So let me create a random draft order here. Oh, that should loop around. Why is it not looping? Create a random draft order. There we go. That's better. So Pittsburgh starts it over here. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this here. I'm going to put, I'll go first. I'll pick Oakland first. So I'm going to put Oakland here, and then I got to put Pittsburgh in place of Oakland, and that's how you can modify the draft. So I'll get the first pick, the first round, and then the second round I get the last pick, but then I get the back-to-backs here, so that's kind of how this works. So hopefully we'll do that. I'm going to go 26 skaters on a team, so that gives me 4 lines of forwards, 3 lines of D, which I think is 12 and 9. So that's 21. It'll give me 3 or 4 goalies and a couple of extra guys. So hopefully that's how this is going to work. So, again, Oakland should be the only team human. Okay, just want to make sure I do that. And also, too, what's kind of neat is this. So if you're letting the computer pick, you can say, hey, look, I want the computer to pick higher offense or higher goaltending or higher defense, whatever you want to do. I'm just going to leave on all normal for right now. All righty, so I think I have everything set. So let's continue the draft. So I think I go first, actually. So do I want Lemieux or Gretzky? They both played pretty much the same. Lemieux had a lot more points. Lemieux's a little bit younger. Okay, I will go Mario Lemieux instead of Wayne Gretzky. So I will take him, and I will draft Lemieux. And now you can see it did all the picks here. So now it's my turn to pick again. And if I go to let me go to points here. So Paul Coffey's on D. Ooh, I like that Paul Coffey on D. That gives me some D, and it gives me some offense on D. So I will do this right here, Paul Coffey, and I will pick Paul Coffey. And so now I get that. So now I get to pick back-to-back picks because, again, it goes right around the second to third round. I think I'm going to go goalie. So I'm going to sort here by goalies, and I'm going to take my highest goalie one. Now look at that. Patrick Waugh at 23 years old is available for the Oakland Seals. So do I go to Mike Vernon, who's 25? And again, this is 1988 here I'm picking from. All right, we'll go. We have to go Patrick Waugh. We have to go Patrick Waugh. So we'll pick him. And now I will go back to my skaters. And let me see what I got for offense here. Dennis Savard's a forward. Doug Gilmour. Ooh, I like Doug Gilmour. Savard had way more penalty minutes, so I think I'd rather have a playmaker here. So, ooh, Messier's available too, and he's got 130 points here. Dougie Gilmour had 85 points. Messier's 28. Gilmour's 25. They each play the same amount of games. Gilmour is rated a little higher on offense. I'm going to go Doug Gilmour here from Calgary. So let's draft Doug Gilmour, and I get to go again. So maybe I'll look for defense right now. 31-year-old Rod Langway. I don't know what. Oh, Scott Stevens, way too many penalty minutes. But he played all 80 games. Langway didn't get many points here, but 31 years old, that's not a terrible age for a defense. All right, so we're going to go Rod Langway on my first D. And let's draft him. All righty, so now I can view my team right now. And you can see I took Lemieux, Coffey, Waugh, Gilmour, and Langway. So I got 2 centers, a D, and 2 Ds and a goalie. So I really need to get some wingers right now. So let's see if I go to offense here. I got forwards. Savazzi, he's got a lot of penalty minutes. Oh, Hawken Lube's available. Theo Fleury, he's nuts. He only played 36 games. Craig Janney, that's another center, though. Roenick, I don't need another center. I don't need Vive. Who do I want to take? Savard would be a forward, I guess. But do I take Fleury? Well, let's check points. Sandstrom's available at 24 years old. Peter Stastny, I already have centers. All right, I will take Thomas Sandstrom then. I'll draft Sandstrom, and I get to go again. And I think I'm going to go defense again. Brad McCrimmon, Craig Ludwig, Jamie McCowan, Gary Galley. I like Galley. I should take Stevens, but boy, I just don't want the penalty minutes. Craig Ludwig from Montreal. Uwe Krupp. Boy, he didn't contribute anything on offense. Larry Murphy, 8.5. He contributes. All right, so we're going to go Larry. We'll go Larry Murphy. All right, so we're going to take Larry Murphy, and we're going to draft him. All right, so now what do I have on my team? Let's go to my Oakland team. So I got a center, a right wing. So I need a left wing. I need a bona fide left wing. So let's go to look at my skaters and look at left wings. Let's go best available left wing. So that would be Dennis Savard. Okay, so we're going to take Dennis Savard as my left wing. And I get to go again. So if I look at my draft list again, I got 3D. I got right wing. I got left wing. So I guess I could probably grab another winger here. So let me look at forwards. Let's take a look at offense. Hawken Lube's a good one here from Calgary. Roenick. I don't need another center, though. Fleury. Only had 34 points. What do I got for points here? Dan Quinn, Thomas Steen, Adam Oates. You know, I'll take Adam Oates. He only played 69 games. He's 26. All right, I will take another center. Not that I need any more centers, but I will take another center. Adam Oates was good. All right, so now I need to get some wings now. Not chicken wings, but regular wings. All right, so looks like Thomas Steen, you're here. You're coming to the Seals. And another offensive guy here. Boy, Fleury, I don't know if I want another right wing. Although these guys could double here. I'd like to get a bona fide left wing, though. Brian Bellows. Ooh, I like Brian Bellows from Minnesota. Yeah, we're going to take Brian Bellows. Let's draft Brian Bellows. And let's continue the draft. Oh, I get to go again. All right, so let's take a look at best offensive player left. I don't think I want another center. Boy, they keep wanting me to take Fleury, don't they? Dave Taylor, Kevin Stevens. What about another defenseman here? Lindy Ruff. Bob Gainey's 35 years old. Ryan Walter. Steve Casper was a forward. Oh, he was good on defense. Ooh, yeah, Steve Casper. Good defensive player. So let's get Steve Casper on the team. And now I can look at, I should probably look at another goalie. I only have the one goalie. So let's go back to goalies. And take a look at who's best here. So, Ron Tugnut, 21 years old, huh? Ron Tugnut. Pete Peters is 31. Darren Pooper. Reggie Lemone's 34. So who do I want backing up? Do I want Tugnut here at a 7-9? Yeah, I will take Tugnut here as my backup goalie. So now I get two decent goalies here. So now I'll go back to my skaters. And let me take a look at maybe best available offensive player. Boy, nobody's taken Fleury, huh? 20 years old. Nobody's taken Fleury. Dave Taylor. I'm going to take Dave Taylor. Ooh, do I want Kevin Stevens? Kevin Stevens, 23 years old. Yeah, we're going to take Kevin Stevens. And I get to go again. I'll only take a look at my team one more time. So 1, 2, 3. I got 3D. I should get another defenseman now. I'm due for defense. So let's go to defense. And who do we got here? Rob Ramich, Alan Peterson, Gordy Roberts, Randy Carlisle. Who had the most points for a defenseman? Paul Reinhardt, huh? Doug Bodger. Lee Norwood, Detroit. Mark Howe, 33 years old. Mark Howe is a good player. 33 years old, played 52 games. How about games played here? Ken Danico. Oh, look at the penalty minutes on Danico. Oh, my gosh. That's unbelievable. All right, let's go back to defense again. Rob Ramich. Looks like he's going to come to the Seals. There we go. Rob Ramich is on the Seals. And looks like I get another pick here. So I will look for another defenseman. Gordy Robinson. Larry Robinson, 37 years old. Do I want Larry Robinson? I will take Larry Robinson on the Seals at 37 years old. I will. Okay, so now let me go back to my forwards and look for some good offense here. Boy, Fleury. No one's biting on Fleury. Steve Thomas is pretty good. I will take... Ooh, Bernie Federko is still here. He's a center. I will take Steve Thomas because he's going to be a versatile winger for me. So this is round 16, so we will take Steve Thomas. And now round 17. Now I can start taking guys that I like. Lanny McDonald, 35 years old. Do I take the Lanster, 51 games? Oh, he didn't get any points at all. All right, who got some points here? I want to get some points. Tom Fergus of Toronto. He's not too bad. He's got decent defense, too. Glenn Anderson, Edmonton. Craig Janney's still available. Or do I take Aaron Broughton? Glenn Anderson, what? So he's 28, 79 games played. Mikko Makala. He's another good one. I'm going to go Glenn Anderson. Here we go. Then I get to pick again. So what does my team look like now? So I got 3 centers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Looks like 7 forwards right now. So I'm going to need some more forwards. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 forwards. So I need one more forward, and that would give me my 3 lines. So all these guys can play different positions here, so it won't really matter what position I get. So let's take the best offensive player here. Boy, Janney would be a good 4th forward. Fleury's 20 years old. He's too young. Roenick I don't need. Derek King, Murray Craven. Do I take Lanny McDonald? No, I don't want him on my... Guy Lafleur. 67 games. He's still contributed. I will take Guy Lafleur. I'll take Guy Lafleur. I don't know what line he'll be on, but I'll take him. All right. Do I get my 4 defense? 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 defensemen. Okay, that's pretty good. So I should probably pick up one more defenseman here. Let me get skaters here. So one more defenseman. Al Peterson, huh? Alan Peterson was up here. He didn't contribute, but he played defense, and he was pretty good at defense with the 8.2. Harold Sneps. Anybody contribute at all? Kajal Samuelson. Ron Greshner, 34 years old. No, I'm going to go with a 24-year-old Al Peterson here from the Bruins. All right, we're going to take Al Peterson. Now I can go back to just forwards now because I got my 6D, so I'll take one more D later on. All right, so what do we got now for offense? Roenick at 19, huh? Do I put him on the 4th line? He only played 20 games. Well, if he's around in the next round, I'll grab, but I still need some wingers here. Do I have my 4 centers? 1, 2, 3. No, I could take one more center here. I could take one more center. So let's see what I got for a center here for the 4th line. Pelly Eklund, Tom Fergus. Tom Fergus is good. Oh, he's not very good in defense, though. Aaron Broughton. I like the Broughtons. 59 and 56. Oh, this guy's a little bit better on the D, so I'm going to take Aaron Broughton on my team. So I only got a few more rounds to go. So I should grab one more D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got my D. But I could take a 7th D in case somebody gets hurt. And another goalie. So I need a D and a goalie. So let's take a look at defensemen. So I can get one more backup defenseman. Okay, Mike Ramsey sounds good. At 28 years old, we'll take Mike Ramsey as a backup defenseman. And then I can go back to my forwards. What about defensive forwards here? Gainey at 35 years old. Lucien Deblois, 31. Boy, this guy here, though. He plays right wing and D. 52 games played. He got 2 points. I need something a little bit better than that. Bobby Gould. He played with Boston for a while. Played 75 games. He'll play some D for me. I think he actually was a captain for a couple of weeks in Boston. Mark Napier. What do we got here? Anybody contribute? Lucien Deblois as a center. Greg Johnson. I remember Greg Johnson from Boston. Do I take Lanny here? Do I take Lanny McDonald, the old man? All right, I'll take some old guys in the team. I will take some old guys in the team. So I got a couple more forwards here, and then maybe one more goalie. So I can get so I got Wah and Tugnut. So I do need one more goalie. And then, how many forwards do I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 forwards. So I got my 4 lines. So I'm just getting some backup guys right now. All right, best offensive forward. Roenick's still there, huh? Fleury's still there at 20 years old. Do I have 4 centers? I do. Oh, Broughton plays either way. All right, I'll take Jeremy Roenick. He's 19 years old. He's got an offensive 8. Here we go. We're going to take him. And we're going to take another. Oh, PJ. Oh, good, PJ. You got the logos loaded, the jerseys and the rinks for 71-72. Fantastic, fantastic. What I'm doing here is I am picking teams for 1968 out of a fantasy draft, but I'm using players from 1988, and it's been really kind of fun. All right, who's my best defensive player here now? Harold Sneps. Mark Howe's still available, and he contributes. Oh, Harold Sneps contributes. Oh, no, he doesn't contribute at all. All right, Mark Howe is going to come to the team, and just a couple more openings left. So, again, I got to get a goalie here. I want a 3rd goalie just in case I get hurt. I like to have 3 goalies. All right, so let me go back to goalies, and then I think the draft is over. All right, so Frank Pietrangelo is available. Jeff Hackett, 20 years old. Chris Terreri, Bob Freeze, Kay Whitmore. So the best goalie is Peter Angelo, 7.3. Don Beaupre is still available. Oh, he's got wow, he's got a 5.4. He's terrible. Jeff Hackett. So I go from 7. I guess I got to go Peter Angelo, right? All right, so the draft is complete. So let's take a look at my team. And let's see what the coach does. So we're going to have the coach game plan. No, I don't want to do that. Lines. Autofill all lines. There we go. All right. So this is what we got. Do I have any inactive players here? I don't think so. So that's my team. So what do we think of the Seals here? PJ, no problem with the video. I think I had made one a long time ago, but you know sometimes it's nice to make a newer one. Anyway, Al, Red Sox fan here. Hey, thanks for jumping in, Al. I'm just playing something fun here. Oh, this should be the 68-69 Oakland Seals, but what I did is I took the 68 teams. So there's my team here. So there's my where's my goalies here? Goalie depth chart. So we're gonna go. Obviously, it's gonna be Wah, and Tugnut, and then Peter Angelo. So that's my goalie depth chart. Defense: Coffey, Langway, Murphy, Ramage, Robinson, Peterson is what I got. So if I go to my defenseman here, oh, boy, it's stuck on this. So not too bad. So let's see. So I'm going to exit out of here. And yeah, so again, let's take a look at my line. So I got Lemieux with Savard and Sandstrom, Gilmore with Steen and Bellows, Oates with Casper and Thomas, and then Glenn Anderson with Stevens and Lafleur is what I got. So it looks like Roenick is not dressing. So he's not in the game yet. Although, you know, so let me put Roenick in for Anderson. How about that? And anyone else who is not playing in this game? Because I have a couple extra guys. We'll try this. All right, so we're going to exit out of here. Oh, where's my even strength depth chart? Oh, I can set this too. So let's go to my point. So obviously Lemieux, and then Gilmore and Oates. So that'll be my depth chart, and then I'll go Roenick, be number 4 for now, and then 5 will be, who was the guy I just took out? Anderson. Did they have him at center? Yeah, they had him at center. So we'll put him on over here. And we'll just start with that, see how it goes. Defense, we'll just let it go. Power play, not too worried about. All right. So this is that. Now, I'm going to, supposedly it saves. I don't have to save. So let's see what happens. Okay, let's see how this goes. So I have East and West Division, which I'll swap over because that was Division 1, Division 2. So I don't know if I can change that or not. If I go to my league tools, I don't want to change anything too much over here. Standings. Oh, it does it that now. I thought the standings were a little bit different than that. Organize. Schedule. View schedule. Do I even have a schedule? I might not even have a schedule. 0 games. So I guess I got to generate a schedule, right? Is there a way to create a schedule? Because right now I don't have a schedule. Utilities. Install. Oh boy, I might have messed this up. Let's go to scheduled league game. There's no league games. Tools. Yep, I don't have any league games right now. So I might have just messed myself up right here. Yeah, I think I screwed myself up. Unless I can figure out how to generate a schedule. I thought there was a schedule generator button, yeah. League tools. Schedule. Organize schedule. File schedule. Favorite team. Add game. Tools. Aha. Computer generate schedule. Yes, we're going to play 80 games. And we're going to start on October 10th. And let's see if we can create a schedule. Any flyers on the team? No. Okay. All right, so let's exit out of here. So on my team, no, I don't think he had any flyers on my team. Anderson, Bellows, Broughton, Gilmore, Casper, LaFleur. Yeah, I don't think I had any flyers on my team. Doesn't say the ages of these guys, though, on this, like it did before. Status. Oh, it does say the age over here. So my oldest guy is Larry Robinson. He's on third line D. Now, Boston had the first pick. No, they had the second pick. So Boston, they, who did they take? Yeah, they took Yzerman. So I don't know where Gretzky went. Gretzky went to Minnesota. Okay. All righty. So let's sim a couple of weeks. All right. So let's play October 10th. So we got October Pittsburgh, Oakland. So we're gonna just auto play this game. Oh, I said auto play, right? Didn't want to play this out. We're taking on the Penguins. Oh, I wanted to auto play this. Did I not hit auto play? All right, let me see if I can zoom. Oh, I gotta keep taking the shots here. It is kind of funny seeing the Lemieux on the Seals. All right, so let's see if I can zoom. Oh. All right. Oh my gosh, I'm stuck here. I can't get out of this game. I just want to get it to the end. All right, so let's pause. Options, zoom, end of the third period. All right, can we get this done now? All right, Seals with a 7-2 win. Big win for the Seals. All right. Let's see what happens. So Lemieux got his first goal from Coffey and Savad. Gilmore then scored. Coffey and Steen. Lemieux again. Thomas and then Stevens. How did Waugh do in the net? Lemieux, Coffey, and Savad. Shots on goal 28. So how did the goalies do? Oh, they had two goalies. We chased Vernon. Oh, they got Andy Moog. That's kind of cool. All right. So that's a big win. So let's play October 10th. I'll play through October 10th. Oh, what's going on here? Why are the Flyers green? Oh, you know what it is? Oh, I know what I did. Zoom the end of the third period. I got to uncheck a box. That's what it is. And the game's probably going to crash because I did too much. Yeah, there's a box I got to uncheck, so I screwed up. The Steeler fan shows up here. Yeah. Yeah, I think I screwed it up. Yep. So I need to come out of this. I go into my setup. Yes, I know it's game over. 6-4. Okay. So let me go to my setup now. View computer plays. Okay, I don't want that. That's why. All right, so let's go to my scheduled league game. Okay, that's what I needed to do. All right, so the 10th, it's autoplay, and autoplay. Okay, good. Let's go to the 11th now. No games. Got some games on the 12th, though. All right, so did I screw it all up? Maybe not. All right, so the Seals are 2-0 as we beat Pittsburgh on December 7th. Don't know how that happened, folks. It just did. All right, so I guess I've already played some of these games. So I think I completely messed this thing up. Let's play October 12th. Maybe not. Okay. How about the 10th? Let's play October 10th. There we go. Maybe I'm okay now. The 11th, the 12th. We lost. Oh, no, I'm not Pittsburgh. The Boston one. We lost here. So let's check out the box score. So finally, Oakland lost. So Patterson, McLean, Skriko, and Ellett scored for them, huh? Sandstrom and Anderson. So nothing for Lemieux in this game. So let's go to my team totals. Nothing. Oakland. Did Lemieux play? Lemieux was -1. Only 2 shots on net. Oh, he had an off game. All right, so let's play October 14th. Oh, we got a game here against Boston. Let's see how we do. And we lose again. We're 2-2 now. After a big start, we lost. So what happened here? Lemieux got nothing. They got 1 goal in this game. Who was the goalie in this game? Weeks. Oh, I had Tugnut in net. He got the loss. Oh boy. So things are going from bad to worse here. So we're where are we now? We're 2-2. Not doing too good. Let's take a look at the leaders. So let's look at okay, we got to go to replay statistics. Oh, there we go. All righty, so after 5 games, Larmer from Pittsburgh. Well, Pittsburgh's lighting up. Larmer, Carson, and Robitaille, and Naslin. They got the top 4 out there. Wow. Coffey from Oakland's got 6 points, so he's our shining side. Lemieux not doing too well. Lemieux is not doing well at all. Let's see. How about goalies? Is War up here? War is 2.90. Oh boy. So I guess I didn't get him much defense at all. So let's simulate a little bit more. And I'm just going to play a little bit more here in a couple of sims just to see how we do here. So let's play October. And I like how quick this kind of goes, actually. This is kind of neat. So I can just kind of sit back and watch. And I like the colors, too, and the logos. I like that they've added that to the hockey. I think they did that last year. Let's see. So we're at the 26th now. Now we're at the 27th. We got a win. So we're 6-3. 6-3-0-1. That's not too bad. And all games have been played for October. Okay, so let's come out of this now. And where do we stand? So we're 6-3. We're behind Philadelphia. Who does Philadelphia have? Philadelphia has. I want to check my. I got to put some replay stats. There we go. All right, so who's doing well? So Mats Naslund, Rick Tocchet, Dino Ciccarelli, Ken Linsman, Guy Carbonneau, Dave Christian. Looking pretty good over here. They're goalies. Reggie Lemelin and Clint Malarchuk are the goaltenders for the Flyers. Here in the 88 is 68 or 68 is 88. So here's my scoring leads. Mats Naslund of Philadelphia, Steve Larmer of Pittsburgh, so they're doing quite well. Boston, who's Boston got now? Boston for their forwards. Steve Yzerman they have. He's got 16 points in 9 games. Wow. Doing pretty well. This is kind of fun. It's like a little fantasy draft thing here. All right, I'm just going to play one more month out automatically. And I'm going to play November. And then we'll see how we stand on the end of November here. See if we can catch any Seals games here. All right, so we got the New York Rangers now coming up. And we got a 7-6 win, so maybe Mario's back in the groove now. And we got a 4-0 win over Montreal, a 4-3 loss to Boston, 5-2 loss to Detroit, a win over Detroit. Toronto, can we beat the Loops? I think we did. I'm just going to let November run out. We'll check the stats here. And again, this is just some of the sandboxy things that I kind of do here when I play some of these games, and it's just interesting to do once in a while instead of playing the game, just to kind of get in here and do something funky. So Oakland against Boston again, and 8-4 win, nice. 4-1 win over Montreal. Well, we're playing Pittsburgh now, and we got a 4-3 win over Pittsburgh, so we're doing quite well in November. 5-3 win over Chicago. 7-6 win over Montreal. Oh, we're 17-4. Look at that. Look at that. Here we go. What are some of the highlights here? Leaders. Okay, Mario Lemieux is back. There we go. Mario Lemieux is back, folks. Okay, he's now leading the league in scoring now. We got him going. 19 goals in 24 games for 40 points. Yeah, so we are now first in Division 2, and I'll see if I can change that there. So this is kind of neat. I'm kind of enjoying this here. So maybe I'll just keep simulating a little bit. And this is something I did a little bit in Franchise Hockey Manager, and now I'm doing it here. And this is a little bit easier to do, although if you wanted to, you could click on the team, and you could go into the strategy part. So you could go into the coach game plan. And as I'm simulating this, I could, change some line strategies up. So, again, I get the Savard, Lemieux, Sandstrom line, so I can say how much I want to play them. So if I want to play them a little bit more, I click on this right here. If I want to play the top line a little bit more, I do that. So I do like how you can do some of the stuff here. Daily dressed. We can talk about who's going to play coming up. Third period adjustments, if I want to do any third period adjustments. Some of my normal strategies here. I haven't really played with this, but since I'm kind of simming the games, I could actually just, change a few things to see how it goes. But right now I don't want to change anything because I'm doing quite well right here. In my league. So let me check my points. How is Ronak? Okay, Ronak's not doing too well. He's played 13 games, and he is 1-3-4. So did Anderson play any games? Anderson, he's played 4 games, and he's got 20 penalty minutes. So maybe I'll put Anderson in. Oh, Savard is injured. Okay, that's interesting. So let me take a look at Savard right now. Dennis Savard, he's coming back. So his injury status is out. Game logs. Did not play. So he was banged up pretty good. His usage is right here. So so he's out. So it looks like he's coming back on 12-11. So it means I got to move some guys up. So I could, finagle the lines here if I wanted to. I could take... Bellows is injured too. Holy crap. I got 2 of my guys out. Savard and Bellows are out. So I got my top winger and my top guy over here. So no wonder why things are kind of messed up. Wowzers. It's a good thing I got some other guys here. So Lanny McDonald might have to get into some games here. So let me set my left wings up here. So Savard will be the top guy. Steen or Stein. Is it Steen or Stein? Casper is my checking line guy here. And then my 4th line was Stevens, huh? Kevin Stevens. He should be higher than that. Kevin Stevens should be higher than that. What is his offensive numbers? Oh, it tells me his offense. Oh, he's a 7.3. Stevens should be higher than that. So Casper should be here. Casper should be here. And Stevens should be here on the left wing. Sandstrom on the right. Bellows is injured, but we're going to put Bellows in there. He doesn't come back for a few more days. Lafleur or Thomas. Why is Thomas inactive? Thomas, Lafleur, and McDonald. So why is he inactive? Activate him. Why is he inactive? He's healthy. Why can't I make him active? Oh, do I have to bring somebody out? I'm going to make them all active. Ramsey. Oh, why is I don't remember picking Mike Ramsey. How's my defense looking? Peterson's hurt. Great. So Coffee, Langway, so Howe should be here instead of Peterson. On defense, who's my best defensive player here? So Coffee, Langway. So Coffee, Langway. Murphy, Ramage. And Robinson and Howe. Robinson Howe, and Peterson, and then Ramsey at the bottom here. So I think that's how I got them set up. Hopefully that's everybody. And then my goalies are like this. And okay, so let's exit out of that. And so that's how the team's doing here. I'll play a couple of more games here in December until I get some guys back. So let's play through the 8th. Let's play through the 8th and see how I do here. So we got Toronto up, and win over Toronto. We got the Canadiens, and we lose to Montreal. We got Detroit. We beat Detroit. We beat the Penguins, so we're not doing too bad with the guys that are out hurt. Okay, so that's kind of fun. And I don't know if this is better than Strat-O-Matic. I think it's different than Strat. It's very different. It does some different things. I think the interface is a heck of a lot better than Strat, because the Strat interface is very ancient, and it works if you know where you're going. This one does a little bit better because it's a more modern look to it. But Strat does fine. Again, Strat is for stats. Strat is like a DOS program with stats, and that's why people love it, and that's why I like it too. But if you're looking for something with some eye candy and it's a little bit, I don't want to say easier. Maybe it is a little bit easier because everything is, you can find everything a little bit better here. Then this does a nice job of that. So, but anyway, let me come back to so we are in first place at 19-5 in our division. Mario Lemieux is leading the league in scoring with 47 points for the Oakland Seals. And again, this is just some of the fun that we have as I come back here to Studio B. And I just was having some fun tonight. I want to see if I could get this to work, and it did. So I imported the teams from 1968. So that was the 12 teams, the original 6 plus the new 6. And then I imported players from 1988, had a fantasy draft that I picked for the Seals, and you can pick all the teams if you want. And it was just fun picking my team and see how I do. I don't know how well the computer picks, though. That's the one thing I'm not 100% sure, because I know when I play Franchise Hockey Manager, it's really tough to get a good team because that computer is very aggressive with their picks. But this is fun. This is another part of the sandbox that I enjoy. Just jumping in, picking some teams, seeing some names, and I'm just kind of simming the games. And maybe I'll play out some of the playoff games if I get that far with this. But this is just something else I wanted to try, as Ron and myself talked about sandboxes today on Digital to Dice, and I just wanted to do that. I just wanted to play, and I always wanted to take like a more modern season, but reduce the amount of teams, because you see who's on my teams. And, if I doubled the amount of teams like they pretty much had in 88, I don't know how many teams there were, but there were a heck of a lot more teams there were in 68, then all those guys are spread out. But when you cut out some of the teams, now you have less teams, more players, so the cutoff is different, So you have all these good players, and, you fill all the slots quicker with good players is what I'm getting at. So, guys that would normally be, first or second line players, and guys that are third or fourth line players aren't on the league. In fact, you got a lot of second line guys that are playing, on the third or fourth line. I mean, look at the guys I got on my team. I mean, because I've cut off so many teams. What I'm trying to say is that I've cut out so many teams, and I have an abundance of players. So, all the bottom guys get dropped, and I have all top guys playing on, I have some guys playing on the third and fourth line that would never be on that. They'd be on the second line. But it's fun. It's fun. I probably didn't explain that very well, but it's fun when you have less teams. That means less players. So that means you can only pick from the good guys, and that makes it kind of fun. So I'll get back to this product a little bit offline, but I wanted to jump on tonight. Just say hi, see who was doing what today. If you guys watch any football or anything, I know we got hockey starting for real next Saturday night, I think, so we'll see how that goes. I tried ESPN Plus for a month. It was $7. So for $7, I think I'm going to try ESPN Plus to see how their hockey feeds are doing. So anyway, hey, I'm Dave. Thanks for joining me on this fun little project today. Hopefully you found it interesting. Maybe it gave you some ideas on your own project, but it was fun, and that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be fun. It's just light, harmless humor, fun type stuff we do here. So, all right, I'm checking out. Have a good weekend, you guys. Talk to you later. Oh, I'm live on Hockey TV tomorrow, 2:30, I think. If you have Hockey TV, I think I'm live at 2:30 in the afternoon on the holiday. They got a special